This might be the most underrated reason why projects fail, and that is that organizations tend to fall in the trap of thinking that their system integrator is going to handle it all. Their vendor is going to do everything for them. After all, they're the experts in the software. You can't really do the project without them, and they'll convince you that a majority of your time and resources and money should go to them managing the project. Now, part of this is a vendor conflict of interest, right? They want more money, they want a bigger footprint or a bigger share of the overall budget. Of course, that's perhaps human nature. But even the bigger issue is they start making decisions for you. They start making the decisions of how your business is going to run. They tell you what best practices are. They tell you how their software works and what the limitations are. And that leads to a lot of problems. And then you add on top of that the fact that the organization doesn't have ownership. They're not controlling the vendor anymore. They've given up complete control to the vendor. Vendor has an open checkbook. They implement the way they think they need to. They dictate what they think best practices are. And as this point mentions out too, they then overlook all the things that are the most important parts of the project. That stuff completely gets neglected because it's not in the realm of what the vendor does. Things like change management, the overall architecture of your entire tech stack, not just that one solution. You start looking at things like business process improvement, the overall change management, the training and user adoption, all the stuff that you're going to be stuck with and left with after the consultants and the vendors leave. They don't do very well. They don't do that stuff well, yet they still consume and suck up all the time, all the resources, all the budget. And when they go away, you're left with perhaps, maybe if you're lucky, a working technology platform, but it doesn't work for your business. Your people aren't using it. You're not getting business value out of it. You're leaving a lot of money on the table. You've wasted a lot of money, in many cases, just building stuff you didn't need. So there's a lot of merit in this comment right here. And I think that's something the industry needs to be more candid about. And if you're a leader, I think you need to be aware of this and not fall into this trap. Make sure you have someone on your side of the table that is managing the vendor. The vendor should not be managing you, and the vendor should not be managing your overall program. You should be managing the vendor, and the vendor is just one piece of several pieces of an overall transformation. And until your team recognizes that, you are an extremely high risk of failure